everybody to 3J's and the Big D, a Vape and Vlog show where we're going to talk about everything vaping. My name is J-Ohm, and with me today I have College Boy John, J-Trix, and the Big D. What I want to do is start off and let everyone know we're vaping today. So, Big D, go ahead.
Right now, I got my Limitless mod and my Lions V2 with some patent crumbs drip fuel.
Nice. J-Trix, what about you?
I'm rocking the light Vanadi with the noisy cricket. Sorry. I'm using right now. It's Wonka by Motorola.
All right. College Boy, what you got?
I've got my Sigelli 75 watt with my little Derringer on top. Tiny little single coil thingy, but it works. And I'm vaping on Haterade, which was actually just discontinued like a week ago. And it's delicious.
All right. Well, I'm rocking XQ with the Atlantis V2. And then I got some Mech Sauce, Mech Milk. It's like strawberry milkshake. This shit is bomb. Like beginners, advanced kits. What we all think about that?
I hate it.
I think it's stupid.
People they're not experienced, and like people go out and like, all right, I want to get something simple, and they end up picking out a hybrid mod or something and putting a tank on it that doesn't have a protruding 510, and it blows up in their face, or it's just like hurts them severely from battery venting. And like people should stick to like
Regulated boxes.
yeah. This one's not like one of the cheapest ones, but it's still a pretty beginner box setup. It's this one's the Joytech Evic DT, and I swapped out the tank because the tank that comes with it is a bit different from.
Yeah, I don't like the tank that comes with that setup.
Yeah.
Neither do I. The Kangertech one is a lot nicer.
But I don't like tanks anyways. I don't use this.
But I mean, that starter kit's only like $60, I think.
Yeah,
Something like that. And I mean, if you're going out and buying a starter kit or a starter vape at all, you probably got $50 laying around.
Yeah.
It's better to be safe than sorry and have a vape blow up.
I mean, unless you're going super like starter where they're doing mouth to lung, I mean, then you can get that for like 10, 15 bucks. But
Yeah, I mean, my first vape was one of those little ego pens from a gas station for like $10. So.
yeah, my Tsunami e-cig that I bought.
Mine was a Tsunami. And then I got the MVP, not even the 2.0, and had like a Kangertech Aerotank Giant on it. And the thing fucking sucked.
It's only like a 12 watt mod, right?
20
20?
20 watt mod. It's bulky and everything, and the advancement. I like the advancement.
Yeah.
So, and then I switched to that Stingray. And I ended up trading the Stingray for this box without the tank.
See, my whole stance on the whole beginner thing is when a beginner goes in the shop should ask them, is this your first vape and all that. And I mean, even if they're a beginner and they're like, oh no, I've vaped before, blah blah blah. If they buy something, even for an advanced person, if an advanced person buys a hybrid or something, that could possibly blow up, the shop needs to tell the person, hey, go check out Ohm's laws, check out different batteries. Don't just throw a battery in and think, hey, I can vape this, no problem.
That's why I like. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was saying, do your research. Like, whether you're intermediate, beginner, whatever, like, understand what you're vaping on, know what the capabilities are of it. Don't touch it. Don't use it if you don't know what it's gonna do.
Yeah.
And don't forget to rewrap your batteries.
Yeah, always batteries. They start falling apart. You don't want to just slap some batteries and no wraps on it. Even if it's a regulated mod, like that's still.
Also, if you're a beginner and you want to begin at, starting off building, fucking be safe builds. Don't go to the point. Start building 0.5, 0.6 builds. If you're gonna use a 0.2, if you want to go down to a 0.2 build or something, get a tank first, or make sure you have the proper battery and everything set up, and make sure if it's a hybrid top cap, if you end up getting a hybrid top cap, make sure the 510 positive pin sticks out like a millimeter.
I mean, my second mod was a hybrid top cap tube mod, and I've never had it blow up on me. I did 20 minutes worth of research online and figured out how to use it safely. All you have to do is spend 20 minutes on YouTube.
I've been vaping for 3 years now, and I'm still doing research.
Yep. You have to keep up on it.
Yeah, it's vaping isn't even a fuck up and learn situation. If you fuck up, you get fucked.
Yeah, you're gonna get severely injured.
Yeah.
No learning curve.
That's why you should test fire your mod before putting it to your mouth too. You don't want to lose any teeth.
I've actually heard of a bunch of people who saw a cloud chasing competition on a video, or were told about it, and went out and got a whole setup just for it. And I've heard of people doing that, just first time vaping, oh, I could do this. And then they learned how to put a build in and all that, and ended up blowing up in their face and all that shit.
It's sad. It could all be prevented if because a lot of those tobacco shops that sell vape stuff, they're not educated on the stuff they're selling to these people. And
they don't care.
Wild bills.
They're in it for the money. They don't care.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I buy battery from a reliable vape shop.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with a lot of wild bills and some tobacco shops I've been in, but some head shops and stuff, they aren't educated on it. It's not all of them, but some of them aren't, and it's dangerous.
I don't go to Wild Bills because it's a tobacco shop. That's a part of the tobacco industry. They're just selling vape stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I go there for glass.
Well, it's all their stuff.
Well, technically, though, I mean, Mr. Vapor is a vapor store. It just sucks that they have to be inside Wild Bills.
Yeah. But I mean,
what happened is what they did is they collabed with Wild Bills so they could get started. That's what happened. That's what happens with a lot of places. They'll be like, "Yo, can we run it? Can you have our product in your store and stuff?" And then they set a goal for themselves.
I mean, a lot of those places though, they Wild Bills at least. I've heard from a lot of people that shop there, the workers there, they push people to start vaping. They're like, hey, you're in here buying 4 packs of cigarettes, but this is what you really should be buying.
I see someone buy a pack of cigarettes in the Wild Bill every time I go check out glass, just because the deals. Every time someone's buying a pack of cigarettes, they're like, "Have you seen vaping before?" And they've made them try it, some of the flavors. Be like, "Listen, we know you can use it." I've seen them sell I've seen them be they're like, "You know what? Put back the cigarettes. I'll buy a vape."
See, that's definitely the one good thing about Wild Bills being a tobacco store and having Mr. Vapor in it.
And they did recommend really setup too.
Yeah, they don't recommend the crazy expensive stuff.
iStick. So
But I mean, Wild Bill's a lot of the stuff is expensive though. More
Oh
expensive
yeah,
than
and it's all half of it's clones too.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And they don't tell you it's clones half the time.
no, they won't tell you. They'll just sell it to you.
Yup.
Yeah.
If you read the label, like the barcode label, it'll say clone if it's clone on them. Everything there says clone.
Mm.
Yeah, they've lied to me before. I've asked them, "Is clone or is this authentic?" They say, "No, it's authentic." And then I look over at it. There's no serial number. There's nothing. There's like shreds in the metal. I'm like, this is not. You guys are lying to me.
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm a guy. I don't buy clones. I never do. I need something real. Something that's gonna like be guaranteed to work.
I'm not gonna lie. My Limitless is a clone. But
My Derringer is a clone.
it's a damn good
My
clone.
Velocity's a clone.
I'm a clone, but cooler than my original. All right.
My RDA is authentic, but the next Limitless I get, the Platinum one, is gonna be authentic.
Oh yeah. I mean,
with the laser kitty sleeve.
the issue is the authentics are so expensive, though. That was my issue at least when I first started.
$22 at your best.
Yeah. The issue with buying clones though is they're made over in China. You're not supporting like the small businesses that are the vape shops.
Not gonna lie to you, a lot of the name brands are made over there too.
Yeah, and I mean,
Aspire, Elite,
yep.
all Chinese.
That's why it's cut off. Follow.
Asian, all Asian countries.
Yep.
But like the whole thing is like nowadays, the actual manufacturers are starting to make things cheaper because they're trying to compete with clones.
Yeah,
They
that's
should.
why it's freaking like the guy who actually mass produced them made only like $35 just so like people could afford it.
Yeah.
What's stupid about all that is a lot of shops don't even have it because
Right. Like, dude, why are you not? Why you? Because they put carrying the expensive shit because they can get a higher profit from it being expensive.
Yeah. But I mean,
And
it kind of works though because if I have like $100 and I walk into a vape shop, chances are I'm going to spend most of it.
you want to know one thing that's always coming from China? No matter if it's fake or not, are fucking batteries.
Oh, yup.
It could be a rewrap of something like it could. That's like the only reason like certain batteries are batteries you should never get online, and it should always be in original packaging if you get it. Like the VTC4s, the Sony's, they're like they don't make them anymore. People are like wrapping batteries to make them look like that, selling them for a high amount of money, and they turned out to be like 15 to 20 amp limit batteries, and people are blowing their faces up with them.
Yeah, that's exactly what people blow their faces up with.
Oh, man.
Fake VTC4s is literally the most common one.
I get my batteries from vape shops. I don't buy them online. I don't buy them from people.
No.
Like, there's no way. I'm not taking a chance with that. And I mean, it's $10 from most vape shops for an 18650. So why not, spring for
And
a
if you're
battery that's guaranteed to be authentic and not a rewrap.
If you're sub-ohming, 30 plus amp limits with 3,000 milliamp.
I think all of mine are 2,700 milliamp hours.
AWTs
Yeah.
are actually they're really nice, and they're like $10 to $13 a piece. They're not the cheapest, but they're not the most expensive battery in the world either.
Have you guys tried the E-Fest yet?
Nope.
Purple E-Fests.
Yeah, the 3,000 amps.
How are those?
I've been hearing-
How do those work?
3,000 milliamp hours, you mean?
Yeah, they.
That's
What
what
are
my AWT is. What's the amp limit? 20, 30, 35, 40?
Wish I could tell you that part. Guess I haven't done my research enough.
It would say on the battery if it's not that.
Yeah, my batteries are already semi-automatic.
Yeah.
What's weird about those is like people who have been using them is like it's a 3,000 milliamp battery, but people compare these to like a Samsung 2500, and they feel UFS like feel weaker. Dude, like you don't get as much power, but they'll last like a little bit longer.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about sales to minors next.
Oh yeah.
I know that's a good topic.
Oh Jesus. Well,
Vaping has an age limit. It's 18 and up.
Yep.
So
it's 0 Nick or 24 Nick. It's 18 up. It doesn't matter if there's no nicotine in it or not.
And we have enough gas stations that are selling to minors, and half of them sell vape stuff. Let them sell to minors, and when they're old enough, they can come to you for the good shit.
I mean, what?
Out of shops, period, really.
Yeah, because it's becoming a huge issue too. Like that's what they're attacking the industry for, is that it's sales to minors. You're getting a bunch of vapes into minors' hands, and it's bad. And I mean, you're basically handing minors things that can blow up in their basement.
On the upside, though, I would rather see a minor vape than smoke a cigarette.
Definitely. And I mean, that's why gas stations, they've been selling to minors forever. I was buying cigarettes from gas stations at 16. I would rather have them buying the little vape pens from gas stations than cigarettes. Because, shit, I feel healthier from vaping for the past year than I ever did smoking cigarettes.
Right.
Well, my whole thing is vape shops just need the ID. Like, as soon as you come in the door.
There are a lot that I've been to that don't ID.
I understand not IDing if that person comes there often and, like, you remember them and all that. Like, but, yeah, if it's not a recognized face, unless, like, just like the normal law is, like, if they don't look old enough, fucking card them.
Yep.
So how do you guys feel about nickel wire?
Hate it.
Fuck it.
It's whack.
Yeah.
Nickel, yes, it is a hazard to society. It's actually rid of all nickels in America because it's probably just all babies putting nickels in their mouths. So we're all gonna die from it.
People are getting sick because they'll have a tank that comes with nickel build in it, and they won't realize, like, you have to put it, you have to have it on tap mode,
and they get nickel poisoning.
Yep.
Yeah, they get nickel poisoning and get sick as fuck and end up in the hospital for a few weeks.
That's shitty. I tried one nickel coil on my tank with the temp control, and I hated it. It just wasn't as good as the Canthal ones.
Yeah, I bought a 5-pack of nickel coils from Aspire, and I just didn't like the flavor. It wasn't a crisp, clean flavor like the Canthal coils are.
Yeah.
You know what? I prefer, like, so far, like, when it comes to flavor-wise, off just normal coil builds, like, so I haven't really tried Claptons, Twisteds, or, like, Aliens or any of those sorts really yet. But I've had Canthal, I've had Anarchist wire, and then I've had Omega wire. So far, Omega wire, I like it. It's Nichrome 90. It's just got it's got a bit less resistance, so the ramp up time is just like it's pretty crazy for like the build I have for like how it ramps up. But John's Noisy Cricket, that thing, like if this build was on that, it would blow up.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Because this is like
with temp control. If you're gonna do temp control, try and use stainless. That's probably the safest wire for temp control. And you
stainless or surgical stainless,
and you can beat that wattage mode.
Yeah.
Your tank can be dry and you'll still be getting good flavor.
Yeah.
I don't think good about the wire. No, I just don't think it.
Well, I just
Or,
don't like it
or
'cause
people
shops-
could. Everyone should just rebuild.
Yo, everyone should just get an RDA. Fuck those tanks.
Yeah, fuck beginners. They just need to fucking.
They need to do the research online. That's all it is.
Well,
Like-
dude, I went from a shitty tank that wasn't even sub-ohm. It was 1.5 ohm, 1.2 ohm, that aero tank, straight to the KSAR on the Stingray. And you went straight from that little ego pen to the King Mod and the Big Dripper.
Yeah. But I did like at least an hour worth of watching vape shit on YouTube before I went out and bought that online though. Like I became educated on it just from sitting online for an hour.
Yeah.
It's not that hard to go on YouTube and watch. There's millions of reviews out there. There's millions of educational videos out there. There's no need to be a beginner before you even buy your setup. Like once you have a setup in your hand, you should know how to use it.
Right.
At least read the manual. Most of these vapes come with a manual if you get them from a store.
Yeah.
That's true.
On YouTube, like certain channels, Green Rip Tripper, stuff like that, they have videos, tutorials on how to build coils.
Yeah.
Actually, the art of vaping and twisted messes are way better for build tutorials. They have everything from beginner to advanced.
Oh yeah.
So how do you guys feel about people going into shops and getting coils built for them?
I think it's a good way to get around the fact that if you don't know how to build, it's easy. And if you
I
still
feel
want an RDA.
I feel you got a rebuildable dripping atomizer. Learn to fucking use it.
Well, I can understand that, but I mean, it takes your first time using it though. If you go in and get a coil pre-built for you, you can take a look at that coil and you can see, hey, did you look at it for a minute and just, this is what I want to build. But if I ever,
All right, your first coil. Good. Like,
Well, I mean, I still don't know how to build like Claptons and shit. I know how to build twisted and parallel and regular, and that's about it. Like, I don't know how to do that shit. So if I decided to actually go out and spend the money on like Claptons or some shit, then I could. Like that option is nice, but I mean, I don't use it.
shops are charging like $10 to put like a coil and to build you like just a simple coil. Alright. So for $10 you can get
Like a whole
get
spool.
16 feet of omega wire, and if you do a dual coil build and it's not a parallel build, depending on how much you use, like you'll use like 2 inches or like 3 inches or something, 4 inches of wire each build. So like that's for a dual setup too.
Shit, I bought 100 foot of Canthal like almost a year ago, and I haven't even run through it yet.
Yeah, $5 will get you.
Shoot, I bought a 30-foot spool of Canthal, and I've only had it for maybe 9 months, and I'm probably 3 feet.
When
Yeah.
you get here's another like topic, like a subtopic, I guess, because of the getting coils made that I'm just throwing in here now. Is Amazon is your best friend if you want to get Canthal and building shit. Everything is so cheap on Amazon.
eBay too.
Fucking yeah, Amazon and eBay, but not as many people use eBay.
I love eBay.
All my wire from it.
Yep, same.
Like Amazon though, all like 90% of the Canthal and like wick and stuff has free shipping, even though it's like $5 and you're like getting 200 feet of it or something.
Oh yeah. Just make sure you're buying from like an author, like a decent seller. You don't want to buy from some random dude in like Utah selling like all his old shit that is horrible quality.
This kid is here. So I got a ticket off eBay.
I got my Derringer off eBay. I got my first mod off of eBay.
I got my first mod off of Your Best.
My first mod.
I got my first mod from Mount Baker Vapor, along with Juice.
Oh yeah. Shit.
I was there when I ordered it.
Oh yeah.
That's the other thing I want to talk about real quick, like juice companies. Like the cheaper juice companies. Do you think that their flavor is good?
It depends on the companies. Mount Baker Vapor is all right. Like, it's good quality, but they lack, like, their flavors aren't that, they're not top shelf, you know.
I have no complaints about Millennium Vapor. They're Michigan local. They're really affordable, and they got really great flavors. Buying juice, one thing people should always look at, unless they've been buying it for a while, is this little ingredient list on there. So you know, like, as I like seeing like if there's natural or artificial flavorings in it.
Yeah.
VG PG ratios. A lot of people don't know what the VG PG is, like, in general.
Know what you're putting into your lungs.
Yeah. No, like, people don't, like, a lot of people don't know what VGPG means, too, and they just buy juice.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh, I want this one.
That's another thing. Do your research. Understand.
Everything comes back to research.
I honestly don't have a problem with juices containing diacetyl, the shit that causes popcorn lung, you know, like, because
we're actually at this vape shop, and the owner educated us, or the guy who worked there, maybe, I'm not sure if he owned it or not, educated us on how most of the companies don't even use stuff with diacetyl in it.
Yeah, it's most of the time it's the cheap e-cigarettes. It's the little refillable ones from gas stations. The little blue pens that are, like, isn't Blue owned by a tobacco company anyways?
Yeah, Smart and Views, all of those are owned by big tobacco.
Yeah, that shit's ridiculous, and it doesn't surprise me they're putting that chemical in there that's potentially harmful.
You know what? If big tobacco made a fucking mechanical mod and shit, maybe I'd buy it.
Yeah, maybe. Because they have money to back up and make quality products. They're just choosing not to because they want everybody still buying cigarettes because of the huge tax that's on them.
Well, actually, Marlboro is actually trying to come out with some vape product, actually. Like some actual quality products.
That'd be sweet.
What they need to do is make a realistic tasting tobacco flavor.
Yes.
And, like, menthol, like, tobacco, because people, like, if it's realistic, if it tastes realistic, like, people are going to be more inclined to switch.
I've tried like one tobacco flavor and it was horrible, and I've been vaping anything besides tobacco flavors since. It's all nasty crap, and I mean, I don't have a problem with it, but I mean, even with how long I've been vaping, I'd rather vape like a fruity flavor than a tobacco flavor. Like, I don't even like the taste of cigarettes anymore.
No, see, my whole thing is most tobacco flavors do suck, but local shop Psycho Drops, they have a tobacco flavor called Cowboy, and it does taste exactly like tobacco. It's quite delicious, actually.
Oh, yeah.
See, my whole thing now is like, even with a tobacco flavor, I want some sort of other flavor in there.
Yeah.
Whether that be like honey, bourbon, something to separate it from being cigarette tasting.
Yeah.
Exactly. At first, I'm not gonna lie. When I first started vaping, I was getting all fruity flavors, like nothing but.
They give me a headache after a while.
Yeah, like after like a few months of like, or 6 months, 7 months of just like fruity shit, you end up just being like, man, I gotta switch this up. I gotta see what other flavors might taste good to me. Like it's a lot of vapors are like that. They'll just start off with one flavor profile, and then they start learning like, oh, like this is actually like these other ones like mixed profiles are fucking delicious. Like,
Yeah, I started just buying the big bottles from Mount Baker Vapor and just sticking to the same flavor every
It's like-
single time I ordered.
if this had calories, I would never eat breakfast again.
Same. That'd be
Like,
something. That'd be the next
no,
innovation
one
for
tastes
the
like-
vaping industry.
If I vape this and have a glass of milk at the same time, I actually sometimes reach for a spoon. Okay, like it tastes that much like Captain Crunch to me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, actually, when me and Big D were in that vape shop, the guy was showing us there are juices out there now with melatonin and caffeine in it.
Yeah, there's some with CBDs in it too, and like,
They
what's to stop juice companies from putting like healthy shit in their juice? You know, like that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah,
Vape some vegetables.
I like raw cabbage to vape.
Cabbage flavored vape juice. Oh god.
they have a bacon flavored juice. I'm pretty sure.
They do. If you go on Vista Vapors, even though I don't like their flavors at all, they have a bacon flavored juice.
I don't want to try it.
Yeah.
As much as I like bacon, I don't know how
It seems way too sketchy.
I don't want to vape bacon.
I don't like the fact that juice companies aren't being. Oh, some of them aren't being creative with their marketing. Oh, that cotton bacon. Yup. A lot of juice companies aren't being creative with their shit though. Like you see a lot of them just copying the logos from like Starburst, Gatorade, and all that shit. And I mean, that's why that Haterade line was discontinued, is because Gatorade was like, ha, you can't do that. Like you're copying us, you stupid assholes.
Also, dude, so many vape companies' flavors taste like the other vape companies' flavors.
Yup. And I mean, there's gonna be some of that, you know. Excuse me.
Like, I want something different.
Well, see, you can get something different, but you're gonna have to pay a pretty penny for it.
Or maybe
Like all those premium juice lines, they're different, but you're paying $30-$40 for a 30 ml bottle.
I can't pay more than $5 for a 30 ml. Like I go through a 30 ml in 2 days. Like
College Boy Ohm has witnessed me pay $30 for a 30 ml.
fuck that shit. I can't do
But
that.
it's damn good juice. You can't even deny it.
Ah,
I
true.
forget what it was too.
This is a 30 ml bottle. Pay $5 for it. The flavor is delicious.
Oh yeah.
I do recommend Mac Sauce to people because it's cheap. I mean, you can buy 200 ml bottles for $30.
Damn, that's not bad.
You'll go into like a vape shop, you'll get a 15 ml bottle for like $12.99. That's a bit ridiculous to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like they should have like 15 mils and like 10 mils for like $2, $3. You know, that way if you want to try a juice, you can go ahead and do that.
Remember how we were talking about starting a juice line, dude? And
That'd be awesome.
lower than everyone else.
I mean, it's possible. There are companies that do it too. I mean, Mount Baker Vapor's got, you spend like $38 on a 236 milliliter bottle of juice. Like, it's hard to beat that deal.
Yeah, that's quite hard to beat.
Versus One Hit Wonders, $60, $50 for a 180 milliliter bottle. That's ridiculous. Like, I mean, I like their juice. It's good juice, but damn, I can't afford that.
No, I can afford it maybe once a month to get one.
Yeah, every once in a while if I want to treat myself, but
the other thing with like the labels on the bottles that look like Rice Krispies and all that, like that's kind of targeting minors. They're gonna look at that and be like, "Oh, Rice Krispies, I want to try that."
I think that minor targeting bullshit is just bullshit. Like I like Rice Krispies. I like candy bars. I like fucking Gatorade. I like candy. Like, give me some fruity and candy flavored juices. And market it like you would market it to a kid. Supposedly, like you know, like I don't give a fuck. I want those flavors. Those flavors taste good.
I mean,
Should be something that legitimately tastes like French toast with some syrup on it.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
Like, come on, that's a toddler's dream. That's my dream.
But I mean, alcohol companies have been doing this for how long? Like
Yeah.
Four Loko, all the
Sour
fucking cherry flavored
Sour
vodka
apple,
and all that shit. Like it's flavoring and
Twisted tea
technically
tastes
marketing it to minors. And I mean,
Twisted tea tastes like an Arnold Palmer,
yep.
and it gets you drunk.
But I mean, like that's all that like the girls in high school when I was in high school would drink is like the flavored vodka. So isn't that marketing it to minors? Like,
It technically is.
and you can't die from I vaped like a 30 ml of juice. Like it's not going to kill a minor like versus drinking a whole fifth of vodka.
Flavored cigarillos.
Yup, all those flavored cigarillos, and you know they're not smoking the tobacco out of them.
take off that wrap and re-wrap something good.
Right.
Where's the woods?
Another thing I want to talk about real quick is vape shaming.
I can't stand it.
Like I'm
It's
vaping. Not every vapor is like vape shaming started because like people decided to get douchey with it.
Yup.
Like so, vape shaming and douchey baggers.
Douchey baggers, bro.
Douchey baggers.
They're the
That's
douchey
that's
kids
the
that bag
trend
your
now.
groceries.
When we upload the video,
Hashtag douchey baggers.
Grocery store baggers. Douchey.
vapors, bro. Like that's how vape shaming didn't start till douchey vapors.
I mean, Leonardo DiCaprio was just like shamed like crazy because he had a vape at some award shit, you know, like, and like it's all over the media where they're saying, oh, like he's causing harm to people around him and shit. Like, first of all the fucking nicotine that you're vaping, the majority of it's getting absorbed into your fucking lungs when you vape. You're not, and it smells fucking delicious. And all the toxins you exhale from a cigarette is so much worse. Like, come on.
Scientists proven that the nicotine isn't transferable through air unless it's through tobacco.
Yep.
Like,
There's no such thing as secondhand vapor.
no.
Unless you fill a room with vapor.
Secondhand smoke.
Well, I mean, like, it has to be dangerous in some way, not trying to fucking go against it, but it's like, you inhale the oxygen, you exhale it, it becomes carbon dioxide. This stuff has to become something, but from what people say, this shit's like nowhere near even as dangerous as like car gases that are released into the air every day. Like,
Yeah.
and for that.
And I mean, there have been studies that have proven how much safer this is than cigarette smoke.
Cigarettes are almost as bad, if not worse, than some of the like exhaust from factories.
Yup.
Yeah.
Cigarette
Yep.
smoke.
So who's really killing all of us? It's not the vapors.
Y'all bad. Go on.
Yeah.
Vape, bro.
The vape shaming, like, oh, blow that somewhere else. Like, it's dissipating. Smoke lingers. Vape outside, vape dissipates.
I've been yelled at before, like at a party. Like some chick was like, "Take that vape somewhere else. It smells like shit." And I'm like,
Bitch.
"Go yell at someone who's smoking a cigarette. Don't yell at me. Come on." And I've had people tell me while they're smoking a cigarette that vaping is worse for you than smoking a cigarette, and that's what pisses me off the most. Like,
Right.
like I've been vaping and I haven't smoked a cigarette in a while. Like, and I feel so much healthier. I can actually I don't get out of breath from walking up the stairs. I can like go outside and actually do shit and like not get out of breath from it.
You were getting fat.
Yeah.
Did you say I was getting fat? Fuck you. I've always been skinny.
Bro. No, but like what more I was talking about vape shaming is like, you know, say you have a super high end mod with a friggin' $200 RDA on top.
Does your vape double as a dildo, bro?
Someone comes into a vape shop with a fucking, let's say MVP 3.0 with a fucking Kanger Aero tank on top. And they're like, oh, dude, why you vaping that? That's pussy shit. Fuck that.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that.
People are vaping to get away from smoking. That's why vaping started, was to get away from smoking.
Yup.
Like, you don't shame people when you're smoking weed. It's healthier. You're smoking weed, you're getting along with people. Fucking do the same with
Unless
vaping.
it's Reggie's.
That's okay. That's the only thing. But vaping like started to get people away from cigarettes.
Yeah, exactly.
And there should be no shaming at all. Like, there's people who still use a little ego pen, like the little tsunami pen.
It's whatever works for you and what you can afford. I can't afford a $200 mod with a $100 RDA. That's completely unrealistic for my position in life.
Either, but I still get one. Knowing I was broke.
Yeah.
See, my whole thing is like, we have people vape shaming each other and vapors fighting. We need to combine and fight against FDA. They're trying to take this shit away from us, and you're going to fight with someone because they're using an MVP? Like, dude, really?
Yup. It's ridiculous.
The FDA wants to take this
And
away
I
from
see a bunch of the vape shaming towards a lot of beginners, too.
Yeah, and it makes them not feel welcome going into vape shops.
Vapor and all that stuff. Like, people will get their starter kit and they'll like join the vape community on Facebook and post what they have. Like, look at it, I just joined the vape community, yada yada, and people will shame on it.
And the thing is, we most of us started out with those shitty setups. So why are you gonna shame someone else for having that shitty setup? Like, we all started somewhere. And it's better to start at a low-end mod than go out and spend $200 on something that's going to blow up in your face if you don't know how to use it right.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Not only that, but like, if you go out and spend $200 on a mod or on an RDA or something and you don't like it, like, you just wasted $200 on something.
Exactly, and there's no refunds on that.
Yep. There's hardly any warranties on this stuff either.
Certain places do buy back, but at a lower cost because they have to resell it at a lower cost.
The stores that buy back your old stuff, though, it's like taking your video games to GameStop. Like, you're gonna get like $5 for it. You're not gonna get a lot for it.
$25. I like what some vape shops are doing, where you come in with a pack of cigarettes, give them the cigarettes, they'll give you an ego pen starter. I like that they're doing that.
That's sweet. I've also heard of shops, if you take your old batteries in to get recycled, then they hook you up with a discount. Which is pretty sweet, because you're not supposed to throw batteries in the garbage.
Deal with bringing stuff in, but I was at a dispensary today, and
you and that
it's
card.
just really cool what they do. If you bring back the empty containers, they reimburse you with medicine for the recycling.
Maybe vape shops should start that with plastic bottles, like.
Yeah.
Because I've got way too many plastic bottles around my fucking room. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, at least give like a 5 to 15% discount on like juice or something.
Shit, I'd be happy with a 5% discount. Chicago's got like the worst shit for vaping ever. They've got like a 55-cent tax per milliliter on your juice or something like that. 45 cents?
I think there's a couple states that don't even allow vaping or something like that.
That's ridiculous.
Their regulations on it are super strict. Like, New York has super strict regulations. And right now in New Mexico, they're trying to pass a bill where vaping products are going to be taxed 66% more.
Jesus Christ.
That's bullshit.
Like, I couldn't afford anything when I was smoking cigarettes. Like, I want to be able to afford vaping.
So here's a question. If you had a choice, say you had $15 and you gotta buy 8 tank of gas and you're out of e-juice, are you gonna buy e-juice or are you gonna buy gas?
Gas, definitely.
My gas tank. Awesome. Nah, I buy gas.
I mean, I've seen a lot of, like, the Facebook groups with vaping in Michigan. Like, I've seen a lot of people post on there, like, hey, I'm broke as fuck. Like, can you help me out? And, like, people are willing to help each other out because we're all in this together. Like, they don't want to see people go back to smoking cigarettes, so they help them out with shit, you know? Hook them up with cheap prices on juice, hook them up with free juice. All the juice giveaways, like, you would have never seen that with cigarettes.
I never win anything off giveaways.
Same. I've never won anything. It's
I
depressing.
won something though.
Giveaway after trying for months.
What'd you win again?
I won that Arctic Mini V8 tank.
Ooh.
On Mike Vape's channel. People go check out Mike Vape's.
Well, I could have won myself a 100 watt Sigelli, and then I probably would have sold it to somebody, but the guy asked a question. It was very drawing. He goes, I'm thinking of a street in Michigan. Go, Pete. I'm like 8 miles. At the end of it, like 3 days later, he's like, you know, I was thinking of 8 Mile, but that's just a little too, that's too easy to guess, so I gotta change the name. I was like, you bastard.
Oh, man. That would have been my guess, too.
Are you guys for fucking DPX at Kobo?
I wish I could go. What day is it again?
It's the 4th, 5th, and 6th of March.
Is that like on a Saturday at all?
That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yo, we should all do Saturday. I'm down. I ain't got work.
I'm definitely going Saturday.
Oh, man. I wish I was in town. Fuck.
What's the entry fee?
I think it's $15.
You gotta buy the ticket online though.
No, you don't. You can buy it at the door.
Oh, you can?
I messaged a page that's promoting it. And I asked them, you know, if you could buy tickets at the door, and they said you can buy them at the door.
Alright, sweet. I'll probably do that then. I hate going online and buying shit.
Because plus, I think if you go online, like, it's just going to give you, like, a ticket in your email.
Yeah.
Yo, well, actually, I'm sure you guys already know about it. The e-cig Expo in, like, May. That's another one going on in Kobo.
I'm down to go.
What vape thing?
Yeah, it's a e-cig.
Oh, nice.
It's supposed to be a really big one.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, from what I've heard, like, a lot of the people I watch on YouTube, they're all coming to the one in March. Mike Vapes is coming, Vaping Fagan, SC Vapes.
What the hell are we going to talk about next week?
Next week, we're going to vape some gasoline.
Oh, that sounds safe.
Next week, I'll actually probably have a review for you guys for that Arctic Mini.
Hell
I
yeah.
only vape premium gas.
High octane.
Stay high octane.
I only vape jet fuel.
Damn, you belong in Milan Dragway, bro.
I mean, shit. J-Trix vapes fucking motor oil and fucking Big Depot vapes drip fuel, so I mean, might as well vape get some gasoline.
Yeah.
Oh, ain't nothing better than
I'm just kidding. People don't go and vape gasoline. That's
Unless you're stupid. Then
you probably
winter. Like this, it's like those stupid ass like winter things people are posting all this year about like, make sure you put warm water on your windshield.
Yeah.
Don't forget to fill your blinker fluid.
Don't put 2-inch screws in the front of your tires. Distraction.
Break your oil before you go to work the next day. You can freeze.
Oh, man. The sad part is people actually believe that shit.
Yeah, people getting pissed about it.
Don't believe shit you see online.
I
I saw it on the internet, so it's gotta be true. It's gotta be. I mean, well, basically what I'm gonna say is, come, please check out our videos. We're just a small group from Michigan. Please come check out our videos.
Just trying to be something out to you people and give you all good habits.
Don't smoke. Vape.
So
Stop.
video.
Start. Hashtag. Woo.
Hashtag 3Js in the big D, yo.
Hashtag douchebaggy.
Douchey baggers.
Teabagger.
So since nobody has any more ideas, this has been 3Js in the big D. Keep on vaping.